So it is nearing the end of January, and it's a little bit scary how fast time goes by because it felt like just a few days ago that I was celebrating New Year's, the beginning of 2023, and going to New York. But I think I had a pretty productive first month of 2023 because I took some time off, I took some time to travel, and because I took that time off, I kind of missed drawing, and I just spent an entire weekend purely focusing on my drawing, which felt really nice because it's been a while since I kind of ignored recording the video and the process to fully focus on my drawing. So it kind of reminded me of the old days when I didn't have to worry about recording at all. But this weekend I'm gonna be a little bit busier because I know Sunday the 22nd is Lunar's New Year, and my family takes it pretty seriously. Actually, I think it's a pretty big deal in most Asian cultures, and I'm somehow still considered a kid, so I still get these red package, which is basically money, so that's really nice. And we usually just get together as a family and we have this big dinner which is full of our hometown food, so I'm really looking forward to that. So all in all, it was a pretty nice start to 2023, even though it went by so fast. I still felt like I got a lot done, and I'm learning how to balance my life a little bit better. I remember my very first video on YouTube was me sharpening pencils and teaching people how to do it and how to do it right like artists do. And today I'm gonna be showing you like the full process of it and what pencils I'm using kind of for the specific proportion that I'm working on right now. So this is the Faber-Castell 9000 series that I'm currently using a lot for the portion that I'm working on because this graphite is extremely hard, so it's really easy for me to get into those little tiny details and to make it really clear. And I'm also using a lot of the Pick Graphite Matte ones, which I use for larger areas and darker tones. These go up to 14B, which is really dark, and one of the best things about these is that it doesn't really reflect light, and that's one of the weaknesses of graphite and the pros of a charcoal. And that works really well on really large areas because once you use graphite for those, they reflect a ton of graphite and the graphite sheen is just really nasty. So I'll be doing like a full review on this Pick Graphite Matte pencil in a little bit in the future. And I also have this sharpening board. You know, for cooking, a lot of people have cooking boards and cutting boards where they cut their fruits and stuff. I have the sharpening board, which is basically a wood panel. I bought this as an entire wood panel that people paint on, and I kind of taped this marble texture on top to make it look nice and pretty for my videos. So yeah, this is the board that I used to dedicate to sharpening my pencils. I remember in the past I would just kind of grab any surface, whether it's like the tabletop or just a random piece of paper, and it would mess it up really quick, and then even leaving some like knife sharps on tabletops. And today we're going to be using these X-Acto knives. I remember when I first started I was using like these big box cutters, so these are definitely a lot sharper and more precise. So I start off by chopping off all the wood around it. Some people do a lot of this and they prefer a really long tip, while some people prefer a shorter one, kind of like the ones that you get if you use a mechanical sharpener. But it really ends up just being up to you. And now I'm kind of just shaping up the pencil a little bit, making it pointier. And the most important thing for here is to always be rotating your pencil. And finally kind of doing this chopping motion to make the point really sharp, and as you can see here, perfect. So that was a really quick day of sharpening my pencils, doing some light drawing with the really sharp tips to get the finer details on the drawing. And as you can see, like we started recording when it's super bright, and now it's like getting dark already. Even though it's like only 5:30 right now, which is something that I really hate about winter, especially when you're recording, you don't get a lot of sunlight, so that's really sucks.